to playing on and off, one or two personnel changes for about 10 years with that ensemble, which still exists. There was a good opportunity to listen to record, and we were able to record stuff that they had been playing for so long. We don't work that often with 7 people, they're all very busy and very good, terrific musicians. They were comfortable with the music, they know the music well, and actually, when you know the music well, you're either bored with it, or you still like it, and you can be inventive with it, because you're not thinking about, what happens next. So your mind is not all the time on the charts. I mean, in my music, you do have to read, but some of the time, especially when it's more improvised, you have your eyes closed. But you can't have your eyes closed too much if you can't remember what's going to happen after the improvisation, So if you have to be comfortable with the music, and then you can be fresh, you can be creative. Unfortunately, it was like that, The Day of the Rainbow, I think it was more because if I like the musicians, I try to keep the same musicians, as long as they're good and they enjoy playing your music, And I've been lucky in that sense in Chile. They seem to enjoy playing my music. It's a bit different, I think, from most people's music. Everybody who's any good tries to do their own thing. And, I had a very good trio, which were called The Evidence, which is a very nice... I don't have copies, unfortunately. But it's a very nice discorso made in the... Well,
Yes, yes.
When was it made?
I'm not sure. That was one when I couldn't quite get it, but that's okay.
I think it was 2007. Actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And the people who played with me on that, the drummer is working with a group whose name I won't mention, but I think honestly they do more commercial music. I mean, but he's got a family, and he needs more money than what I can usually get for playing jazz. So he's doing that, and we're still excellent friends. And the bass player Pablo Minares is in New York, where he's working with all kinds of. He's terrific, and he's working with all kinds of good musicians, but also with other Chileans, including. Do you know of Melissa Aldana?
No, I'm not familiar.
Well, Melissa is, a girl, of course, and she's a terrific tenor sax player, and fairly traditional, but wonderful musician and player, and a good composer as well. And she's become extremely successful. She was very successful here before she left, but now, of course, she's more successful here because she's been successful outside. That's terrible. That's the way things are. But she's wonderful. And Pablo, my bass player, during many years, was a wonderful musician and a good friend. He's playing with her, as well as with many other people, and he's in New York. So anyway, I have a second trio. That trio lasted about 5 years, 6 years, and this one has probably been lasted about the same time. And fortunately, I've also got wonderful younger bass player called Milton Russell, virtuoso on the bass, but takes beautiful solos, plays the time, a jazz bassist has to play the time beautifully, and he does. And a very musical drummer called Nicolas Rios, who really, we all listen to each other very well, and he really listens, and I really enjoy playing exchanges with, exchanges are where the soloist takes 8 bars, the drummer takes 8 bars, or 4 bars and 4. But I sometimes find things like 2 bars for the piano and 6 bars for the drums, or 6 bars or whatever, But anyway, exchanges with the drummers, and I really enjoy that, and I guess he does too. And then after about 5 or 6 years, it was the right time to record this trio. And at this time, I'd like to say something about a kind of thing that I like to aim at, which is that I think my music is rather personal. I think it's rather mine. But if I'm working with other people, I want it to be very much theirs as well. So there's a balance that also they have to find. And these days musicians are like that, I think. And these people certainly are, but in the larger ensemble and in the small one, that they try to play my music. But they know that I also expect a lot of creativity from them. And they give me surprises, which I also want, I want to be able to say, oh, well, this piece could sound like that, could it? But it's a balance, because I want it still to be my piece. So it has to be both mine and theirs. And I think we're getting near that.
We're out of time, unfortunately, but Martin, I've had so much fun. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Oh, I've enjoyed it so much, David. Meeting you, talking to you, for you letting me go on and on about the things I love. I've enjoyed every minute.
And that's a wrap on another episode of UC3P. Credits go to me, David Raban, for producing, engineering, interviewing, and editing. Also, big thanks to Ray Andrada, who helped me record this interview. Special thanks to Aican Nguyen and the University of Chicago's International Immersion program for bringing me to Santiago, Chile. Our assistant production managers are Arjun Mota, Olu Ogidan, and Saumya Karun. Our finance director is Donovan Harvey. Our publisher is Yining Wang. Our intro music is Knockout 2 by Detubi, and our outro music is Yes Yes Y'all by Matt Large. Our cover art was designed by Shirin Raban. The song you are currently hearing is One for Reinhard, which is also off of Martin's newest album, The Day of the Rainbow. If you want to hear more podcasts, check out our website, uc3p.org. And if you want to contact us, our email is theuc3p@gmail.com. And if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. My name is David Raban, and stay tuned. We'll be back next week with a special episode on the coronavirus.
Not altogether mistake. Oh, Bessie.
Oh. That's okay. The good thing about podcasting, it's not live, so we can just take it. We can take as many breaks as we like. No, if the cat is eating the muffin, then we need to be careful.
But I don't mind if you want to tell the public
sure,
what it is, you can do. But otherwise you can edit it out.